What's up, guys? It's Oblivious Gamer here, and just wanted to briefly talk about Monster Hunter Wilds. Currently, there is an open beta test, at least for PlayStation 5 users, and then it's going to be available for other platforms. And it just started a couple hours ago, so I managed to put some hours in, and this is just my quick thoughts after playing it. Overall, I am really surprised. I liked it a lot and I had a good time. I had a lot of fun. Now, when it comes to the Monster Hunter franchise, I've played a decent amount of them, just not too much. I've played Worlds and Rise, for example, and of course the PSP games. But with Monster Hunter World, I don't know, the map was big, but I found it a bit tedious, the amount of movement that I had to do from here and there. Obviously, you can unlock HUDs, which make it easier to move. But for me, I was just there was just something that just wasn't for me. But then came Monster Hunter Rise, which was released back in 2021. Now, that game was released for the Switch initially, and I had a ton of fun with the game. I really liked the addition of the wire bug and the pallet moods because they added more traversal options, be in areas much quicker. With the pallet moods, you can just go so many places. Now, Monster Hunter Wilds it has a massive map, especially compared to Rise, but they did take some of the elements from Rise. For example, you actually get what they called a sacred. This is your mount, and with the mount, it helps a lot with the exploration. It helps a lot when you're tracking down monsters, because it's no longer I have to look for hints and see where the monster went. You can just immediately hop on your second and just go. At the same time, in combat, the mount adds a little bit more versatility because you can call your mount while you're being attacked, and then you can start using a whetstone on your weapon to get it back to optimal level. You can heal, you can run away. So I really appreciate that they brought it back. It makes it traversing the area a lot quicker and more enjoyable. It did return the slinger, but this time you're able to grab items from afar and you can trigger environmental hazards. So as far as I've played, I don't see a wire bug, but I do appreciate that you can just collect items from far away. You can set up traps now because you can set up, as I said, environmental hazards. And it's just fantastic when you nail one of those environmental hazards. I was fighting one of the monsters. At one time, he went over this pillar, attacked me. And then the next time he tried to do it, I knocked the pillar down. He just fell on the ground. It was a very fun experience. The game looks amazing. It's beautiful. The environment, the monsters, the character models. It's wow, this looks really good. Of course, all 14 types of weapons return. In the beta, you're able to try them all out. I went with the glaive. It's one of my favorite weapons. And of course, as going back to the environment, the weather mechanic is just you're fighting and then suddenly there's lightning everywhere because it's kind of stormy. That can affect a bit. It creates smog and you're not able to see. It's pretty fun what they added. And of course the focus mode, I do appreciate that. Now you're able to target specific areas, have more control where you aim your attacks. So they did do a lot of stuff that I am enjoying, and I'm really gravitating more towards Monster Hunter Wilds than I did with Worlds. I know you had, I said, I did enjoy Rise, but because Rise was released in the Switch, obviously a lot of stuff was a bit different. You could say Wilds is kind of the successor to Worlds, but I do appreciate that they took some of the stuff from Rise and it's let's bring it here, and it just makes the game more enjoyable for me. Now the demo is pretty short, or the beta. It does make you play a bit of the story, but it's very brief, and then it launches you into the world and it's hey, we got some monsters roaming around, you are free to hunt them. You're free to be in these lobbies that I think they can hold up to 100 players. You can form teams there, up to 4, or when you're in the hunt, you can throw an SOS player and other players can help you out. But yeah, it's kind of like open world. You can hunt once you finish the stories, and that's it. Like they're trying to give you like a brief taste of what you can expect with the game, and I feel the beta does it. Like I think I get a solid foundation of Monster Hunter Wilds, and I'm a lot more excited for this game, and I'm really happy because even when I was playing Worlds, I just wasn't gravitating towards it, even during the beta that it had. While with Wilds, I'm like, wow, I want to play more. I can't wait for the game to come out. And the game is coming out pretty soon. It's coming out February 28, 2025. It's coming out on PC, PS5, and the Xbox Series. As always though, guys, what are your thoughts? Have you managed to play Monster Hunter Wilds, or are you going to be playing the beta? Feel free to leave your thoughts down below. This has been Oblivious Gamer, and I hope you'll have a wonderful day or night wherever you are.